All right, peace, peace, peace. What up? Just want to come back with a quick video, man. First and foremost, hopefully, most on your house shall blessing your day. Give all praises to them. You know, by His mercies you are consumed. We're alive in the most on your house shall's body, and we're naturally alive, man. I just want to get into this, man, because I was looking at this Joshua 10 earlier, but also too, man, we know prophecies and things. Prophecy, of course, that nature, but of that nature, man. But I just want to go into this, man, of the importance of, like, the gospel, man, because honestly, because I remember my conversation I had with the Muslim guy, Ishmael, in the little restaurant I was in. He's pretty much like, it's all, and it is too, and also too, like, I was talking about this with my brother yesterday when he was here, man. Like, things are according to, like, and shout out to brother send me firstborn, man, because things are, like, in life, man, are based off of power dynamics, man. Because we talking about, like, talking about pretty much, like, for years, damn it, almost a decade, because that's when the things started. Well, at this height, man, but really the Mother Goddess worship or the divine feminine worship has happened in the ancient world, but this is more what you call prevalent this time, because Jared the prophet, of course, like, but prophecy, Jeremiah 31:22, and the rise of the feminist movement. But Mother Goddess, divine feminine worship, man. Over years, that's why a lot of these movies and TV shows and a lot of things, propaganda, like, things been flopping, like, with feminist stuff, like, they had to build, like, women up a lot of times. I mean, but they had to tear men down to build women up, and there's little subliminal things about that nature, about that stuff. So we was watching one of those Super Bowl commercials yesterday, and we was talking about that. But shout out to brother sent me firstborn, because he said this a lot of times. He said this, and I said this to my brother. Especially because I'm not going to whole gender war thing. That's a circle talk, like, especially we could try to avoid circle talk at all, by all means, man. I learned that from the brother Chronicles of Judah, but like he said, listen, man, for women, man, if y'all really, because women are trolls by nature, they actually don't want, like, you know they really did, like, this really just jealous, like, just, it's all a domino effect, just like the most high house shot. I mean, just like, natural men, like, wants to be, even like Jeremiah 62, or natural men want to be like the most high house shot. It's the same thing, like, women want to be like men, or per se, man, but they want the power that they have, but they don't actually want all that comes with that, man, because that's what actually that Bruce Almighty was about, man. Like, listen, Morgan Freeman, when he played the most high, he said, okay, listen, you want to be me, all right, bet. See how, like, it's not what, like, you're not fit to be like that, because I'm not gonna say it's hard for him, for the most high house. I ain't gonna say that, but it's like, listen, it's hard for you because you can't be me. It's just like same thing with men and women. It's like, listen, they have like, it's an order of things, man. It's not like no hatred or anything like that towards women. No, it's just an set order that the Most High House has made things. But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we know most of the time, women, there's trolls by nature, but pretty much, man. But pretty much what most of these liberal or Western women pretty much would say, or like, or like they had that mentality, like, they have to understand. Listen, for order for you to for you, if you want to want to be equal, or want that the same stats, or want the same benefits as men, like, you have to take the power. You have to just take it. You have to take that power away from it. Take the power away from men, and they're not going to do that, man. So yeah, man, I just wanted to go into that, man. But same thing here, man. Things are about based off of power dynamics, man. Because I was sitting here looking at Joshua 10, man, and I was thinking about of course, it's a prophecy about, like, what you call them. We're gonna look at this for prophetically. Let's go to Isaiah 2 real quick, man. Then we're gonna look at this prophetically as well. Well, we're gonna look at prophetically as well right here, but we go, because we know all those Edomites and these other nations and these rich people, they're building bunkers and, like, things that is coming from prophecy as ahead, but that's not really gonna do anything, man, because you can't run or escape from Most High Yahshua's judgment. Like, that's what Revelation 6 and 17 goes into, Nahum goes into, man. But that's near here. Let's get to Isaiah 2 real quick, though, because I want to get into this, man, because but I'm gonna get into why the importance of the gospel is being preached, though, man. Mm. Isaiah chapter 2, verse 21, it says, and to go in the clefts of the rocks, and into the housetops, of the ragged rocks, for the fear of the Lord, for fear of the Lord, and for the glory of His majesty. And when He arises, He shaketh to shake terribly the earth. So yeah, let me grab this Isaiah 2 and 21 again. It says, to go in the cleft of the rocks, and to enter the tops of ragged rocks, for fear of the Lord, and for the glory of His majesty. And when He arises, to shake terribly, terribly the earth. So yeah, man. So these people know what's coming, man. All these Elon Musk's, all these Bill Gates, and all these Rockefellers, all these Edomites, and or like or these other nations, like these rulers, or Kim Jong, whatever name it, or Vladimir, all these rulers, man, they're building all these bunkers, or whatever the thing is, or just the higher ups, these elites, man, because they know what's coming, man. Like and that's the importance of the gospel and the testimony, man. Because honestly, just like I was talking to that Muslim guy, Ismail, the other what you call him, it was a few months ago, man. It was the fact that he was talking about how, like, of course, how Yahushua is not the son of God, pretty much, man. How he's not the prophet, how he's not the son of God, and that's gonna be more prevalent, man. Of course, when the son of perdition and the beast system comes, man, like that son of perdition comes in, man. That's gonna be the norm, man. Like like that conversation I had, that's gonna be the norm. But but my point is, why all these the kings and the rulers of the earth are going in that, because Yahushua is coming to take their power structures, man. Let's get this Revelation 19:11, because he's going to take many crowns. And that's why the point, because listen, because I'm saying this all this to say, because listen, like us knowing that we're the people of the book, we're the Israelites. Yeah, will that play a factor? Yeah. Do they want to know? Yeah, we seen that with the Kyrie and the Kanye and Kyrie Irving situation some years back a little bit. And also too, that's gonna be a little factor, of course. Like some things that happened in Maccabees, it's gonna happen again, but really it's the gospel, man, because that doesn't affect their power structure like that. Because actually, what almost 41 years ago, man. That's what Ronald Reagan was. What do you think he like? It's online. Him talking about, yeah, we had to get ready to fight some outer beings of the earth, man. Like in case of a threat. What do you think they were talking about, man? They were talking about Yahweh Shai, man. So, yeah, man. Also, when you preach the gospel and testimony, and also too, how should I do this? Is a part of the gospel and the testimony, man. It is a part of it. Well, prophecy, I should say, but it's part of it as well. Because how he's going to take away their power structure? Yeah, of course, man. Because I was just thinking about this, man. I was reading Joshua 10, and it's all going to go inside. But Revelation 19, verse 11, it says. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. He that sat upon him was faithful and true, and in righteousness doeth he judge and maketh war. So yeah, and also too, I want to say this as well. And that's just like just like Solomon was, horses were always being on top of horses always represents rulership. Like especially in the scriptures, it just is, because when Solomon was king, right, he rode up on a horse. I mean, how shall what? And that goes into on earth as in heaven, man. Because because listen, then in Zechariah, the prophecy about Zechariah, and also some other places in Ecclesiastes 10 and Lamentation, it goes into that. Some other place it goes into like the prophecy of him riding on a horse and pretty much him being crowned king. But that goes into aspect of on heaven as in earth. Like I speak as a man, but I think that he's on a white horse. This is me. So I speak as a man. Don't quote me on this. Don't kind of hold me. Don't quote me on this and things, and don't say this is from scripture, because like Sirach says, many have been deceived by their vain opinion. So I'm saying this because I'm thinking the horse is white, man, because white represents purity, man. So like a pure and righteous king is coming, man. Like like Isaiah 1:18, it goes into how like the white represents purity, man, being sinless, being faithful, being righteous, but that just goes into on earth as a heaven aspect, man. Because when he did it, Yahushua came on earth riding riding on a horse, declaring that he was king, and he's going to do it like again, like but that is come from heavenly this time. So I just want to show that dichotomy right there. But yeah, man. So that's what he's doing though, man. But that's all. But it all affects their power structure, man. And things are power dynamic as well, man. But But that's why they're gonna be making bunkers and underground cities and caves and whatnot, man. So yeah, but let's get this in Joshua chapter 10, verse 3. But it won't matter, man, because this was the first Joshua did. So, or the first Yahushua son of Nun did, or the first Joshua did. So what do you think the second one's going to do with this? Because it doesn't matter. Let's get Joshua chapter 10, verse 22, about them going to the caves again. Because that's that's the beauty of the scriptures, man. Because it's the same thing, man. It's the same recurring thing, man. It's just I was talking about this with my brother yesterday. It's the hearts of men don't change, man. Whether it be righteously or wickedly, man. People doing the same thing, man. It's like the show The Wire, man. People different, they're all connected, man. Same different characters doing the same thing, man. Or they're doing has same goal, motive, agenda, like life, like archetype, So, but let's get to Joshua chapter 10 and 22. It says, and then said Joshua, open the mouth of the cave and bring out those 5 kings unto me out of the cave. So yeah, Joshua chapter 10 verse 22. It says, then said Joshua, open the mouth of the cave and bring out those 5 kings unto me me out of the cave. So yeah, let's get this Revelation 6 real quick, man. Because what you think the second Yahushua is going to do? Let's get this Revelation chapter 6 and verse 15. My bad, y'all. I'm still trying to work on. I'm a little tired today, but I'm still trying to work on, pacing myself with this, man. I just get excited a lot of times. So when I stutter, or if I'm y'all can't understand me, I just get a little too excited a lot of times. So, and I'm a little tired today, but please forgive me. Revelation 6 and 15. It says, and the kings of the earth where is it? Okay, Revelation 6 and 15. And the kings of earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, every freeman, hid themselves in the dens, in the rocks, and the mountains. So yeah, exactly. And in verse 16 it says, yep, exactly. No, we're gonna read to verse 17. I just mentioned this earlier. Oh, look at the Lord. It says, and said unto the mountains and the rocks, fall on us, hide from us the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. Exactly. So they were trying to get away from the Most High house, but you can't run or you can't hide. It says, but nobody could stop him. But verse 17, it says, for the great day of his wrath is come, for who shall be able to stand? So yeah, man, who can stand? That's why Peter and Amos said what he said, man. That's why a lot of times too, when a lot of people say that, listen, I can't wait for the Most High Yahushua to come back. And I'm like, man, that's the Amos 5:18, man. Whoa, listen. Well, and two, man, I want naturally, I never liked when I got in trouble as a young bull man, as a shorty. That's young bull man is pretty much how we always said. We talked about it before. It's like in the South how they say jit. Yeah, man, that's pretty much a young bull, man. When I was younger, man, I used to never want to see when they got to my pops, when it got to my father, my dad, that's when I know I was in trouble. I never want to see him upset or angry. I don't want to see him angry now. So how much more like that Hebrews 12 and 9, the Heavenly Father, man. So that's why I don't even want to see the Most High Yahushua's indignation, man, righteous anger. I don't want to see that, man. So let's get this Revelation chapter 6 and 17 says, for the great day of his wrath is come, for who shall be able to stand? But let's read verse 16 again. It says, and said unto the mount, because it said how the kings and rulers and rich men, all these people are going to be trying to go in underground bunkers and the mountains and the underground cities and all that stuff to hide, but they can't. It says, and said unto the mountains and rocks, fall on us, hide from us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. Let's get this, but this is what Yahushua going to do, just like the first Yahushua did. Yahushua son of Nun and Joshua. It says because they had the same name, of course. And they came to fulfill the same purpose, lead Israel to the promised land. But this time, Yahushua, he gave us everlasting rest. And Joshua did during the time Joshua did, we did get rest, but never everlasting rest. That's where you see the dichotomy of the old covenant and now the new covenant. But Joshua chapter 10 verse 22. But this is what Yahushua going to do. Then said Joshua, open the mouth of the cave and bring those 5 kings unto me out of the cave. So yeah, man, he's going, all those people that name Revelation, Yahushua going to find them, man. Of course, if you read the whole chapter, what happened to these kings, man, and these rulers. So, it is what it is, man. But that's all, like, because when you preach the gospel, man, like, it's gonna like, because Yahushua, that was part of the gospel too, like him going against kings and rulers, and that's nothing new, man. Let's get this in Jeremiah as well. Like, ultimately is to overcome sin and death. Like, that's the last enemy, but that is a part of part of the gospel as well. Shout out to brother Kwame Cohen and Shalimah too for that too as well. What's that, Jeremiah? Oh, I have to read this scripture in a minute. Oh my gosh, what is it? Was it 30? 30? They prophesied against King. Okay, where is that? Yeah, Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. It says, "And the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against many great kingdoms of war and of evil and pestilences." Because, a lot of times that's what John the Baptist killed. And like Paul had to go through what go to. Because and even Jeremiah, because he even accepted our kings, the wicked kings. He even accepted them, because whenever you like John says, like, you prove people deeds what they got going on, they're gonna want to do something to you. Actually, you know what? Let's get this in Sirach 13, man, because this talking about like dealing with the mighty men, how to deal with the mighty men, or men that are like rich men or mighty men, but how to interact with them, but because man. Because this is what will happen. It says, "But cruelly he will lay upon thy words, and will spare thee, will not spare to do thee and hurt, and put thee into prison." Yeah, so that's the power that these mighty men have, especially when you got reproving what they got going on. But that's the power of the gospel of the Most High Yahushua, man, the new covenant in the gospel, man, because it's going to do that. Because of course, they're like us, like waking up and find out that we people of the book. Yeah, of course they don't want to know that. I don't think they don't want our people to know that as well. But more importantly, man, once you start talking about the Son of the Most High, the Son of the Most High, talking about Yahushua, man, they know that he's coming. They know that that's going to mess up their power structure, man. That's why, while we read in Isaiah and Revelation, they're hiding and stuff like that. They're hiding in those mountains, those rocks, and they're building underground bunkers, and got space wars and stuff like that. They make movies like the Independence Day and all that stuff, man. Even Ronald Reagan, even the shout out to brother Mike Mouse, man, because they even said it was a NASA official NASA document going into what I'm talking about right now. I forgot what it was, but yeah, man, that's why Ronald Reagan even said that, like, back in 1984 about an outside threat, man, because they know what's going on, man. So so yeah, man, I just wanted to go into that, man. Hopefully this is edifying for y'all, brothers and sisters, man. I had something else to say, but I forgot. Oh yeah. Even that, even the Super Bowl yesterday, man. Because kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, man. Because that's why dynasties is good for sports too. That's an aside, man. Because listen, it's just like we were saying earlier. It's going to be like, because the people are not liking the Chiefs right now, man. Happy that the Eagles won, but also, as I'm happy they won, but also too, man, it's not. I always say, man, it's bigger than Chiefs, man, because any dynastic team or any dynasty, man, kingdoms rise, kingdom fall, except for the kingdom of the Most High, that's never gonna fall. That's why Hebrew says, not shaking or removing, man. But there's a lot of times when you're on top of greatness, a lot of times people are gonna want to dethrone you, man. People are gonna fight for their power structure, man. People are going to, whenever here's the thing too. Because let's get to 2 Samuel 3:1 real quick, man. Even though this is prophetic, we talked about the scripture a while back, man. Whenever there's a shift in power dynamics, and people aren't just gonna, whatever party that's that's starting to get power being taken, they're not just gonna give it up. So because things are off of power dynamics, man. Because even more, when we see our brothers, in the hood, and Jake in the street, things of that nature, wherever hood you at, or wherever ghetto hood you at, in throughout the it might be four corners of earth, or even here in America, when you see rival gangs, cliques, crews, war with each other. Not only is that evil and hatred, toward their own brother. And of course, it's a curse, but also too is the hatred, evil, like the evilness and wickedness. But also too, those things are power dynamics as well, man. So, Yeah, but let's just get this in 2 Samuel 3:1. It says, now there now now there was a long war between the house of Saul and the house of David, but David waxed stronger and stronger, and the house of Saul waxed weaker and weaker. So yeah, man. So yeah, and the house of Saul wasn't just gonna give that up, man. So like they was it was that's why it was a lot of infighting, man. But you know. That's just what it is. Just like I said, it's bigger than the Chiefs, man. Because before the Chiefs, it was the Patriots, and like '90s Cowboys, 2000s early Patriots. Then teams in that, but sprinkle in between there. Then again, 2010 the Patriots. Now the Chiefs, man. The '80s, 49. So there, man. Kingdoms rise, kingdoms fall, man. It's like whenever you're in power, man. Like you know, whenever you what you call them, and whenever you're in power, man, like kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, man. So you gotta be aware of that, man. So like and then a lot of times people just don't people when you're on the top, a lot of people are gunning for you, man. That's why the Most High House shall have so many detractors and so many scoffers, things because how great they are, man. So yeah, whenever you're king, man, you have to expect those things. But I was gonna say something else too, but I forgot, man. But yeah, man, I just wanted to go into that. But see, I'm just talking about power with amongst men. But having the power amongst no, I ain't gonna get it. But having power with the Most High house shot, man, that's gonna last forever, man. That just is, man. You're gonna have that everlasting. You're gonna get that crown, man. You're gonna have a crown that never corrupts. You're gonna have that, yeah, man, you gonna have that. That's what your house shot had, man. That's what you're gonna have. So but I'm just talking about power amongst men, because that's what it is. So hopefully it's edifying. So peace.